where?
We're in Falmouth. As we promised in the last video, we are going on a little bit of a buying trip and a little bit of a holiday.
A breakaway.
Yeah, so we've come down to Falmouth and we're staying in Mainporth, and it is a lovely day. And yeah, we're just gonna go out, go around a few antique shops, maybe do some other things.
We're having a chilled weekend, but also taking the opportunity to look at some antiques.
Yeah, we've got like 3 shops on the list to go to. See if we can bring some stock back with us. We've brought the van, so hopefully we can get a van load. But
that's the idea.
As a lot of you guys commented, like we need a lot more smalls.
We do, yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna try to get some smalls, maybe some hanging things, lighting that would look good hanging from the ceiling.
But if it is a large item, we have the space to bring it back.
Exactly. It's sod's law. If we didn't bring the van,
yeah,
we would want something big.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we're just gonna have a chilled weekend, and yeah, I think we're gonna start at Marmalade Antiques. I think that's what it's called, or Treasury. And
oh, the one in the town.
the one in like the little alleyway. So
nice.
We're gonna go down there.
We've seen that a couple of times that we've come down here, because we come down quite a lot, and now we're in this. We're gonna properly look. Exactly.
So we're gonna go down this little alley, have a look, and then we're probably gonna stop for food.
Yeah. I'm actually really hungry.
All right, anyway, we'll see you there. We have come down to, where are we? Where is this? Yeah, whereabouts in Falmouth?
We're in the town centre.
We're in the town centre. You can see behind the Holly there's the boats and stuff.
Falmouth Harbour.
Yeah. First stop, I think it's called Marmalade Vintage, but we'll figure it out. But it's a nice day, and it's quite busy here, to be fair.
For March, yeah.
Yeah, for March, but I suppose you don't really get weather like this in March too often.
As I say, if it was like us at home, we would probably come out because it's nice weather, so...
Yeah. Anyway, we're pretty much just going to stop by every shop that looks like an antique shop in the high street, see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember where this little shop is, or where this little alleyway is. I don't think it's too far away from here. Do you know where it is?
No, I'm trying to get my bearings. Oh, car.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my bearings, but I didn't know if it was this far down or not.
I don't think it's too far down. We'll find it. Alright, Holly's found it. It's down this little alleyway down here. We found it. So we're gonna go and have a look. Gonna go hopefully spend some money. Looks quite busy down here though. So we're here. We found this little shop.
We're in.
Anyway, so this is it. We'll show you around properly. What did you think of Marmalade and Treasury?
I really like. There was some really nice stuff in there. A lot of smalls, which would suit us really well.
Yeah.
I love the little chest of drawers. I love the little fishing box down there, and I loved a mug.
Yes, it was nice to know, isn't it?
Yeah, she's really
She's saying
nice.
she's keeping a lot of stock for an antiques fair.
Yes.
But did invite us up if you want to look. However, I said it will kind of suck if we can't buy. Like, it will hurt us if we can't buy. So yeah, we might go back through and buy something in a minute.
Yeah.
But there's a couple more shops down here in Falmouth to look at. And also we're going to get some food. Okay, so now we are just going to stop at Antiques of Falmouth and Malt House if it's open. But it doesn't look very open. are just having a quick pit stop for some food to sort Holly out.
Lunchtime.
But we've been to 2 shops so far.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, we went to Treasury and Marmalade, and then we just popped to Antiques of Falmouth.
They were both really sweet shops.
Yeah,
I really liked them.
Yeah. We haven't actually bought anything yet though, which is not good, but hopefully we can find something. There was a few nice pieces, but obviously it comes down to pricing and, you know.
Yeah, knowledge of them. It'd be nice to walk away with a couple of smalls, but
yeah,
it's got to be right, I guess.
Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna have some food, and then we're gonna go and do a couple more, and maybe buy some stuff on the way back through. Food done. Holly's feeling better. I'm feeling better. We're going to stop at Ludgate House. They also sell at the Antique Village, but we're gonna go and have a look anyway. It's just nice to look. Maybe get something, and then gonna try and go back to the other 2 and pick something up. And then there's another little thing, isn't there, called like retro something?
Was it that? In Penryn?
Yeah, like that. No, the little shop at the top of the high street. It was like
the charity shop.
Yeah, like a little charity shop. So gonna try and have a look there too, see if there's anything there. Look quite interesting actually.
It looks really nice.
And then just see what else is about down here, but hopefully come back with some stock. So this is Ludgate House Antiques, and it looks very impressive. They got some mega stuff in here, so go and have a look around. Wow, love that chest of drawers. It's nice. So we're here, and I really like the chest of drawers that's next to Holly.
I like a lot of things.
You can see me in the mirror. Yeah, it's nice. Nice angle poise behind Holly. I like this bank of drawers. That's nice. It's actually really nice. I like that a lot. And obviously the angle poise is really nice too. Do you like it?
Yeah,
Ludgate House?
Really
Yeah,
nice.
I love their stuff.
That's the sort of stuff that we want in ours.
Yeah, it's definitely our vibe, isn't it? Anyway, let's go and buy some stuff. Let's have a look at this Kitty Gubbins just down here. Might be our kind of thing, might not be, but...
I don't know, there's a lot of smalls in there, so you might get lucky.
Exactly. Trader of all things vintage, antique,
weird
and peculiar.
Dolls.
Yeah, who knows what we'll come out with. Let's just have a quick look. Okay, scratch that one. It's a bit more like vintage, like clothing and stuff. There wasn't really any, and like trinkety bits and stuff.
Yeah, it was a lot of clothing. There is a lot of clothing down here.
There is a lot of clothing
It is
down
that
here.
sort of vibe down here, I think.
What, vintage clothing
Yeah.
vibe? Yeah,
It
young.
suits it quite well.
It's a young person sort of thing, isn't it?
Well, Falmouth's quite a young
That's what I mean, like young person's
area.
place.
Yeah.
So we've just been at Antiques of Falmouth. There's a car. I'm trying not to drop this because it's quite fragile. But just bought that chest of drawers. I can't remember if I showed it earlier. And I just bought this like opaline glass, I think that's what it's called, hanging thing. We'll have to put a wire through it, but it's a nice piece. And then Holly picked out some couple things. So Holly picked out those 2 brass chandeliers. Not our normal cup of tea, not gonna lie.
I really like them.
Yeah, Holly likes them. Ceiling lights, I think people just don't want the faff of having to get it wired, but they're quite nice. They were a really good price as well. They're a pair, And in our unit, if we do one either side, like a pair, it would be really nice. So
Yeah, it would look on brand.
yeah, this is the van. Obviously, you've seen, and if you didn't see the last video, go check it out. Yeah, so I've got a couple more bits to come. Was a bit worried that we weren't really buying anything at these shops, but we're gonna now sort of go back through.
Now we've reparked.
Now we've reparked, thank God. Yeah, just gonna get these last 2 bits, and then we're gonna maybe pop along to the other 2 and like, get a drink and chill out a bit. But yeah, plus, what did we pay? I think I just paid $3.50 for all this, for 3 items.
4 items, but yeah.
4 items technically.
Yeah.
But I think that's good. I think the chest of drawers will do that. So yeah. Plus it's pitch pine, antique. It's nice. And Holly's gonna work some magic on it, I'm sure. These are the 2 chandeliers we bought. And again, like I was saying, we don't normally buy this kind of thing, but it was £80 for the pair. And how often do you get a pair? And they're small enough that it will look good in like a small person's home, like a small house that you have nowadays. But yeah, there's 1 piece, and then I've got 1 more to come. Lovely.
Yeah, I think
Should we just get it from the bottom, or?
I was going from there and the bottom.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Okay, that's great.
How long have you had these before I took them?
Not that long.
No?
This went out at Ennis, and then I just had it in store.
Yeah.
When did I put up those lamps? They've been up, I think, 6 weeks. So have you picked up much else?
No, this is our first bit.
Great.
And then we're gonna have a little more looking around. Ludgate stuff is like right up our alley, but
Yeah.
okay, so that was hard work. Holly filmed. What did you film?
I filmed a little bit.
So yeah, you saw us
Loved it.
taking the chest of drawers, 2 chandeliers, and the other lamp, which I just thought was cool. Wanted some hanging stuff from the ceiling, and we now have that.
Yeah, that would look really nice.
Chest of drawers, we've got enough of them at the moment, if I'm honest, but we haven't found any other bits of
It's
furniture.
good to have extra stuff.
Yeah, so when we sell out, we can put it back in.
Nice, yeah.
And it was a good price.
Yeah, it was very nice.
He knocked it down quite a bit. Right, anyway, we're gonna go get a drink and
Look at more faces.
look at more places, yeah. We are now at the little retro charity shop that we're looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks quite interesting in there. But we're just gonna have a quick look around, see if there's anything of interest to us. But it's not like your typical charity shop, is it?
I've never seen a charity shop like
No,
this.
they don't
It's
usually
got a nice
look
vibe.
like this, but
It's cool.
it almost looks like a little vintage store rather than a charity shop, yeah. Little corner unit.
Yeah. It's very different. Very, very different.
Anyway, we'll have a look around, see what we got. I mean, I quite like the horns, but I don't think they're for sale there. Bit of brassware, bit of copper, stuff like that down here. Silver plated stuff. Yeah, there's all sorts. Some lights behind Holly. I just spotted this like really nice West German vase, but it's £65.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
such nice colours.
Yeah, but it's a bit much, isn't it, for us? Price-wise, you're not going to make much on that. Yeah, so far I just picked up this cool little rhino, which we're after a few smalls. So got this. I like this. I like this German vase, but don't think we can buy that. But yeah,
This is a cool little shop.
it is a cool little one.
This is really cool.
If all charity shops were like this, I think they would do better.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Even the
would- they
person
would-
at the front desk was like trying to haggle on the price, and she was like, oh no, and then his wife went, it's a charity shop, and he was like, is it? I think it's quite, it's done really well, really
Yeah,
well.
it's a good little shop. Anyway, we're at least buying something, but we're still looking around at the moment. So we're sort of done in Falmouth High Street now, in the town. We've done some buying, just bought that little thing. Maybe stop at one more thing on the way back. But other than that, we're now finished, I think, and we're going to go to see Brother Antiques. Hopefully, if he's still around, he's going to show us around his unit. Maybe buy something, I don't really know. Anyway, we will catch up with you guys in a bit. So as you know, we're down in Falmouth, and we have met up with Sam from Brother Antiques. And you might remember him from a couple of videos ago. He also sells at the Antique Village where we are.
Yep.
But how long have you been in the business?
We've been in the, I've been doing it a couple of years now. I used to sell vintage T-shirts, and then my wife, who does interior design, she was sourcing stuff, and I just sort of naturally transferred over to weird and wonderful things.
But it works quite well together, like interior design, antiques dealer, like that goes quite hand in hand.
Yeah, we sell directly to the clients in that, but you know, I'm all about face-to-face sales, so you know, I like to sell things to people and chat to them and tell them about where I found it, or you know, everything I know about it. So
yes, we got a few stories to run through in a
yeah,
second.
we're chatting about some bits and bobs.
So yeah, you obviously sell at the Antique Village, and you're gonna sell at some fairs coming up.
We're selling at Weybridge Fair on Good Friday. We're selling at the Shepton on the Sunday, and then we've got Ennis House Fair, which is in Falmouth, just up the road. That's the end of April. I don't know the dates exactly, but that's a
25th, 26th.
There you go, 25th, 26th. Yeah, that's it.
It's Holly's birthday on 26th.
Oh, is it?
That's why we can't go.
But feel free to have a look through my my cave.
So we've come down to have a look with Sam and just look at some of the pieces he's got, because he does quite. It's slightly similar to ours, but I'd say it's more like out there. You got way cooler stuff somewhere. But yeah, if you could run us through a few pieces, like what's out here? These are like...
These are Mevagizzy Cornish fishing line nets. We got these recently.
And they've still got like the cork on.
The cork, this is where you put the hooks so you don't get, although I did get stabbed. Ooh. And I was a bit worried about tetanus at the time, but I haven't done anything about it and I'm fine. But that's what the cork was for, to put your hooks, and then all the line would go in. But it was an old Cornish guy called Alan, and I think I got like 10 of them. I think I got 10 of them off him, but he was a nice bloke. But they're just drying out here because obviously they've got a certain pungency about them, so just give them a bit of a clean first.
But yeah, this is basically your storage space for like stuff that you're going to take to fairs and bring into the shop.
Yeah, it's a bit of a dump, but that's what happens when you get lots of stuff, you know.
No, it's not. It's not a dump. I love these though.
I got them. They do open, I promise you.
Yeah, no. I like the colour.
There you go.
Oh wow, they got.
But they came from an auction. I've had them a little while, but I'm quite attached to them. I'm attached to a lot of things really. But they were covered in like soot when I first had them, so the whole top was black. And I just had a bit of steel wool, and I was out in the front of my house, and I was like, oh, there's a colour here, and it was just like, oh, there's a bit of blue, there's a bit of red, and before you know it, you know.
I really like this colour, yeah. But you know how we always say like buying's the fun part. I'd say Sam's probably worse at keeping stuff than us. You don't want to get rid of anything.
Well, do you? Yeah, like, I quite like it. You know, like this is cool as well. I don't know what this is, but this opens up. I thought my daughter could do some drawing on that, but I don't know if it's lead paint, so but, you know, you've got to be careful of that too.
And then obviously you just came back with this big one.
This is a big sycamore French vice table, which is an absolute whopper. Weighs a ton. I think it's about 9 foot long. Somehow managed to get it back through France, through customs, quite easily. But it needs a bit of work, you know.
So how many times have you gone to France? Just the once?
Just the once, yeah. Just the once recently. I want to go back a lot more, obviously.
Yeah. But yeah, we want to do it at some point, and we know someone who does like Italy quite a bit.
Yeah, I'd like to do that too.
So it'd be nice to do something like that. And we know some people who go to like India and stuff to do it, but...
I don't know about driving to India though. Or you can just post it, I guess.
I guess you got to do like a shipping container or something.
But this bench came from Brecons in Wales. I was there to see the ballet over the Christmas. My brother-in-law's a ballerina, and he was the nutcracker. He was the main prince. Anyway, I was just sniffing around. I've got this amazing bench. I've got a big old Welsh blanket that I still haven't even got out of bag yet, so I need to get that out at some point.
Welsh blankets go.
Yeah, it's a goodie.
Yeah, this is nice too.
This was from Holland. This one, just a little pickup at a French market. You know, just tried to charm some Dutch lady. Again, I always sell these. These sell quite easy.
Yeah, they're quite cool. I like this one behind you. Is it like a pig bench?
That's a pig bench, I believe. Now, my wife bought that for a project. I believe I saw that bench and caressed it at a car boot sale last summer. And I was like, oh, I don't know. And then I think it's the same one. But it's a really beautiful bench.
It's lovely.
Let's have a look if you want.
Yeah, let's get it out a second. Oh.
It's just they take up so much room because of the legs.
Yeah. But it's like a nice little size though, isn't it?
It's cool. I just like the top look. But I believe that you know when you sort of see something of the past and it comes back to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll probably take that to Ennis House.
Yeah.
Whack a few pots on it or something and it will look great.
It would, wouldn't it? Yeah. Like outside, like a nice cottage or something, that would be great.
Yeah, or Chloe might use it in one of her projects at the foot of a bed or something like that, you know.
That means you won't get rid of it.
Well, we'll see.
There's so many more things in here. Obviously, we were just talking about how like
I got
They're
them.
like, what are they? Would you describe them like? They're just industrial filing cabinets.
Yeah, I think what they got on them, I think it's just come from some sort of workshop.
Fittings,
I think they came from Cambridge, and the bloke was moving away out of England, and I got them off him before he went. But again, I love them. There's no place for them in my house, so they are for sale, but we'll see. That's probably for the I think these are for the Exeter Antiques Village.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can flog them there.
Yeah.
This is cool. This is I think this is an old bread. I don't even know. Maybe a bread spoon or something when they mix all the dough.
Oh really?
Not sure. Yeah, that came out of France. Number 2 on it. Quite cool.
That is quite cool. I haven't seen anything like that. What's like your favourite piece in here? Because there's come back. There's even so much more back here, guys.
Okay, my favourite piece is weirdly. My favourite piece is this.
Well, a little like trolley, like.
So I got this out of a barn locally in Cornwall. I went round to see him multiple times. I bought like a fruit machine off him from the 1970s, and I bought loads of stuff. Anyway, this was hanging on a barn wall, and I just love it. I don't know why. I think I've always been a skateboarder, so I think it's because it looks kind of like a skateboard.
Yeah.
And I brought it home and I put it in the kitchen, and I put like a cafetiere, a coffee pot, and some other bits. And I was like, that's my coffee station. Anyway, it didn't last long in the house. And then I had it at a fair, and the lady said, "Can I buy it?" And I said no. So it's weird what you're attracted to. I mean, I said you can make me an offer, but I probably won't hit. But yeah, I really like that. I don't know why. It's just like an old archaic skateboard in my mind.
Are we able to show them the croc?
Yeah, just get the croc out.
Yeah. So this is like really.
So
I don't know, what is it? Fiberglass? Or?
No, it's a sculpture out of. Where should I put it? Should I put it on this bench?
Yeah.
So this is a really cool crocodile sculpture. Came from, what can I remember her name? I think her name was Audrey Jackson, and her son. She's got 2 sons that I know of. One of them is a great artist who does like Cornish landscapes, really successful, and the other one is an acrobat. And I was at an apple pressing festival, and I saw it in the bushes actually, and I managed to speak to the guy, and he decided to sell me this, but this has never really been seen. I said to you, Chris, like, I bought this home, and I don't think my wife was too fond of it, so it's been living up here. I've given it a clean because obviously it's been outside a lot of its life, but it's just an interesting object, isn't it?
It is so interesting, yeah.
It's a great home for snails too. Well, it was until we cleaned it up.
And then, what else I like? Back here, I also really like these drawers. These are one of the first things I pointed out when I came in. I think I saw them on your Instagram as well. But that bank of drawers is very nice, and it's obviously right up our street. Yeah,
someone came around recently to have a look, and they said, "Oh, I might fix it up at the top here," and that's not my style. I think like when they come that good, I wouldn't really want to modify. And even these wonky ones at the bottom.
Yeah.
I kind of like the fact they're all a bit dodgy and janky, you know.
And you can see where they used to have the labels on it as well.
I think it might have been me that peeled them off. I don't think.
That's fine.
I'm not sure.
Under here, you got these like
French chicken. I think there was a French term. I mean, calling them a French chicken carrier. It's probably not doing them justice, but they're very interesting. I got them at quite a posh antique market in France, and they were just on the floor. They're just right on my alley.
Yeah, they're cool.
This is an old mid-century medicine cabinet. I saw a sign for a garage sale in Red Roof, and decided to stop in, and the guy there was an old antique dealer. He's like, "What are you into?" I said, "Well, anything." He's like, "What about an old medical cabinet?" And I went, "Yeah, all right, you know." So
a lot of the time, I get asked like, "What kind of thing do we sell? Like, what's our kind of vibe?" And I never know how to answer it. Like, if someone asks you, what's your vibe? Like, what kind of thing? How would you describe it? Like, because I never have.
Interesting, well battered.
Well battered.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard, isn't it? Just anything. I just like character in things.
Yeah.
I'm just attracted to like anything that's sort of had paint that's no longer got its paint to its full effect. I'm attracted to that. I like wooden things, even though my wood knowledge is not great. You know, I've got a lot of carpenter friends that help me out. One was round this morning doing a bit of help and a bit of work with me. So just I don't really know.
Yeah.
Just like sort of, it's hard to pinpoint it sometimes.
No, I agree. That's cool.
They are old. I'm from Northampton, and these I've got loads of them off a guy, but they're old Northampton shoe factory. So they had like little bits of leather when they were making the shoes. There's a really cool one up here, like a big one.
Oh,
This is a
yeah.
beauty, this one. That's nice as well, I think. But just like, it's actually leather.
Yeah.
But I really like them.
That's
Real
cool.
practical.
Oh yeah. You
I put a new, I had to put a new one because it's a bit on the wonk. But I like having Northampton stuff. They do a lot of obviously because it was a shoe town. You know, they had the whole shoe industry, and I love getting shoe racks. I've got a few at the house where they just have like big casters on, so they could wheel all the shoes around the factory.
Yeah.
Well into them.
Yeah.
Love them.
I saw this on your Instagram as well. Is that new? Or?
That's a French chair. It is a beauty. When I was in France, I was trying to buy through the eyes of my wife. Otherwise, I'd just come back with absolute nonsense. So I was being really strict with myself, putting the filter on. And my mate wheeled this out, and he goes, "What about that?" And I thought, I'm not very good with colours. I'm quite colourblind. And I was like, wow, I quite like it, you know. And anyway, I picked it up really cheap because in France, obviously, there's loads of that sort of stuff around.
Yeah, yeah.
And I brought it home, and I was really nervous. What do you think to this? She goes, I love it. I really love it. And she said she was trying to get one for a project herself. Anyway, so she's brilliant.
Perfect.
So that's a beauty. These boxes are full as well. God knows what's in them.
I won't make you open them, but what kind of things in there?
Don't know. I'm not sure. Got a couple of nice ladders. They've got a French ladder, and then this is a really nice one. This is this is a Cornish ladder, and I think the guy trimmed it down for his son's bunk beds when they were young, which is really nice. This is cool. Got,
that's nice, isn't it? Holly likes that, yeah.
That's a nice window. I think it's like an Art Deco sort of style. I've actually seen them when I was running the other day. I saw a house that had, it was like a set of bungalows, and they had these at the corners of like the porch of the bungalows. I was like, oh hell yeah, I've got one of them.
I actually really like that, yeah.
Yeah,
that's really nice.
Yeah, I got a few things off that guy. He was just working in carpentry and building, and he had like gate doors, and he had this sort of stuff, but he didn't have a van. So I met him at the fair at Ennis, and yeah, it was brilliant. Really nice guy.
Yeah. You have some really cool stuff in here. These are... What was the story of these, you said?
They came with like wooden puzzle pieces for kids to match up shapes.
And
I just thought, I've got no use for them, so I just flogged them, and they're just a nice little... I mean, if you were into collecting or drawing or anything like that, I think that makes someone quite happy.
Yeah, that's a cool store.
Yeah, that's... I don't really know much about that.
No,
again, that was just like... I think I got that at a car boot or a flea market, and as soon as it came out the guy's van, as soon as I saw that dripping paint, I was like, oh, yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's a nice one.
That's one thing we haven't really done, like car boots yet, is it?
You have to find the right ones.
Yeah.
There's a lot of nonsense, but yeah, there's one in Cornwall, Resudgin. If you're from around here, you'll know about it, and that's where they sell a lot. You get a lot of dealers there too, so it's not just kids' puzzles and clothes. Yeah. Don't know what that is.
It's like an old fire bucket, isn't it?
I don't know. It's really nice. I got that off a guy in Leicester. Bought a few, but I thought it was a beautiful thing.
Fire?
Is it French? I don't know. It might...
Well, maybe, I don't know. I'd put it down as like a little fire bucket, like
yeah,
an old one, but
it's a beauty.
I don't really know, if I'm honest. It's nice there.
What else we got?
And then over this side, it's like you've got this linen press.
Linen press,
Yeah.
yeah, came out. I kind of underestimated that. I thought I was going to be able to pop in at 7 a.m. and do it as a one-man job from this lady's house, and I ended up not doing that. And it was a lot bigger than I thought. And luckily, I had a big, strong fellow with me, and we managed to muscle it out of the house. But yeah, that will be coming to a fair or the Antiques Village in the next couple of weeks.
That's cool. What about this table?
That's beauty. That's the copper top table. I can get it out if you want, but it's...
I won't make you get that out. I think I saw it on your Instagram.
Yeah, it's just a cracking find. I found that at an antiques centre in a place called Blaby, and I didn't see much, but then that caught my eye.
Yeah.
I think it was so well priced and managed
nice
to
ware,
negotiate. Yeah, it's an old pub table. A lot of pints been on that in the past, I think.
Yeah, I've always wanted to get like one of those old cricket tables.
Yeah, we got one of them.
Have you?
Got one at the house, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a beauty.
Yeah, I think they're nice.
Expensive, but they're
very
beautiful
expensive. Yeah. Yeah, awesome. What? I mean, is there anything else hiding away in here, or?
This is mega. This is me.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
me big. This is a bit. I mean, it is incredible. It's.
I'll tell you what, I'll put a photo of this. I won't make him get it out, but I'll put a photo of this in the video because I did see it, and it's really nice. It's like a wave, isn't it? Or like,
it's a mountain scene. It was in a French warehouse. It was about 20 foot in the air, and it was 90% covered with a rug. And as I was walking around, I saw again. I just saw the sort of the colours of it, and I thought, what's that? So we got a ladder up there, and I pulled this rug away, and I was like, ooh, it's a mountain scene.
Yeah.
And I should have got a photo of me 20 feet in the air getting it down, but my friend was on the phone at the time. But I think it came from an old French, like a merry-go-round. At first he said it's a roundabout sign, but then in France on the roundabouts they have like different scenes of France, and so I think it's an old traditional theme park sign, which is nice.
No, it's very cool. I didn't know it was this big when I saw your photo.
Mate, it's
Like,
huge. It's absolutely huge.
No.
But we've got some cool. I had lots of these. It's old ladles.
Oh yeah.
I had about 10 of them. I managed to get into an old foundry in Cornwall.
Oh wow.
And some of them, I mean, some of them were about 4 times the size of that one. But they'd look great hanging on a wall or whatever.
That's awesome. Or like around fireplace.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
But yeah, this is me den.
This is the mix, the eclectic mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And some of it's coming to Antique Village, obviously, and some of you guys go, so that'd be good. You'll see it because you're moving to a new space. Because we showed your space, I think, in a couple of videos ago.
Okay.
And but yeah, you're moving to a bit of a bigger one now.
I can't remember what it's called. It's on the ground floor, and I think we're going underneath the staircase that takes you up to the top floor.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a wider space. So I might bring that big sycamore bench and a few other bigger items, and display them there.
Yeah, lovely.
Yep.
Well, anyway, thanks for having us here.
Pleasure.
And
Anytime.
don't forget to check out Brother Antiques.
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
Just on Instagram at the minute. And there's a link on that to the interior design my wife does too. So check that out too. She's doing really well.
Awesome. So we are back at
Home,
I suppose.
home for the weekend.
Home for the weekend, and we're just going to show you like what kind of like a run through of what we bought.
Yeah, it's been a good day.
It's been a good day. It's been a good buying day. I think we spent a fair bit today.
Yeah.
It might not seem like it because we haven't got loads of stuff, but we bought some nice pieces. So you saw obviously some of them, but if Holly opens this, so the van's kind of empty for how much we spent, but that is okay. So we have bought this. It tilts upwards, like it's upright. I'll show you properly. We're going to do a little bit of work on it, aren't we?
Yeah, there's a few things, but it's really nice.
Yeah,
really
it's quite
nice.
rare to get this kind of thing, which is
colour.
why I sort of like bought it in the end, because I was humming and hawing. He must have waited for me for about 30 minutes to decide on this. Bless him. But one, the colour, it's amazing, and two, because you rarely get them, but we do have to do a bit of work on it. So like change the back, maybe split it into 2 because it's like together right now, but it could be 2. After that, obviously you saw us get the chest of drawers. So yeah, I think we probably showed you when we was in there anyway, but that's what they would be like, except they could just be, as you see down the middle, they're like 2 kind of pieces which have been put together, and then at the back they got pieces of wood that sort of keep them together. So what we might do is take off those pieces of wood and have them as 2 separate ones. You could still sell them as a pair, but yeah, nice things. But yeah, it's the colour that really sold it to me, and I like how wibbly and wobbly they are, and Holly likes them too. Other than that, obviously you saw we got the pitch pine chest of drawers, which is very nice, and we got that actually for quite a good deal, so we're pleased with that one. Nice piece and nice handles, and it's solid. It's very heavy, that, but you saw that already. Then did you see the chandeliers? So anyway, I'll put these back down a sec. Ooh. So also from Brother Antiques, we do like a good stool in this business channel. On this channel, we do like a good stool. So leather top and wooden, painted, like machinist stool. It's just got a nice look about it, doesn't it, really? It's practical and
It's nice.
nice colour, yeah. I think we've got to think about colour at the moment. Like all of a sudden, we're like, oh, colour,
Yeah.
colour, and then all of a
But
sudden we
pop
buy,
of colour looks good.
and then all of a sudden we buy this.
Yeah.
Like it's, yeah. I think you saw the chandeliers, but I'll show you around this way. So through the side of the van. Oh, they didn't see the box, did they? So from Treasury and Marmalade, that's their shop, but there's like 2 different dealers. So from Treasury,
Who is rebranding?
who is rebranding to Falmouth
Falmouth Antiques.
Antiques, bought this. Again, it is at first glance nothing special, but it's just a little box that's been made up from old wood from a farm probably. It's old, it's got nice paint, it's got nice wear. It's just, you know, probably come from like a farm or a barn or a shed, and I just really like it. It was a good price, and yeah, I just quite liked it. It's, you know, got a good age to it. I just like how like rough and ready it is, really.
Yes.
We've obviously got a thing about colour and this sort of style, and it's been
Everyone loves a bit of pop of colour.
yeah. And then you saw we went to that little charity shop, and we looked at a few charity shops, which we don't normally do. Yeah, but bought this like wooden, what is he?
Rhinoceros?
Yeah, wooden rhino figure. It was just there, and I thought, to be honest, we actually came down looking for smalls. We said that this morning, didn't we? We were like, oh, hope we can get some small pieces, and we have essentially got no small pieces apart from this. But it's quite hard, and I think Holly agrees, it's quite hard to find smalls
It is,
that are
yeah.
like unique and stuff that you just don't see. Yeah, like, oh, a bit of glassware, oh, a bit of a vase, and it's hard to do. But you know, we have had the odd thing like the cowboy and the horse and other things we've sold on the channel. And then we also said about hanging things. So again, you're gonna be like, when people say what kind of thing do you buy and sell, no idea. Like,
Yeah, that's quite a common question that we get asked is, well, what do you do?
Yeah.
What do you sell?
So we
An assortment.
have bought
Oh, I love them.
a pair of brass chandeliers, and they're just really nice quality. And yeah, you don't often get them in a pair. Well, I haven't seen often you get a pair. They're only 3 branch, and they're small enough that they would go in most people's home. And yeah, a pair of them, I think that was
Need
quite
to change
good.
the bulb.
Yeah, obviously change the bulbs. But yeah, a pair of these ready to go in. They came out of a nice house apparently, but I think they just had a good look. And Holly was actually the one who picked these out, and I was like, ooh, not sure. But then he said the price, and I said yes. So yeah, a pair of chandeliers, which, you know, if you had a big room, like country farmhouse or something, you could have 2 in one room, couldn't you? It'd look good. Anyway, these are quite heavy, so I'm gonna put these down. And then one other thing, isn't it? So we got this, which I think I might have showed you. It's just one of these, and again, it's a hanging light, which look good across the top of a bar or anything really. It's a shame it's just the one, but I haven't actually had the opportunity to buy one of these before. I would have liked to have had like a run of 4 of these, because that'd be really nice, wouldn't it, in like a kitchen,
Yeah,
if you
like
had 4.
over an island.
But again, I haven't had the chance to buy one of these before, so I'm quite pleased. I had to pay for this one, not gonna lie, so it won't be the cheapest thing in the world, but all you gotta do is run a cable through there, wire it up, and done. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of everything. Obviously you saw the chest of drawers. Doesn't sound like we bought a lot now when I say it out loud.
No, but I think it's been a successful day.
Yeah. I would say it's been a successful trip, and now we're going to spend the remainder of the weekend relaxing and eating food and chilling. But we got more stuff for the shop, so. And then when we get back, I got to show you a lot of stuff. Holly's arms are aching from the camera. But when we get back, I did a mega house call out where I went to like this Georgian farmhouse, manor house sort of place, and I got a whole van load, like a whole van load of stuff. So I'll show you that when we get back.